Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I was gonna wait till. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I was gonna wait till. Ooh, I gotta turn down stuff. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yeah, man. All right. Can you guys hear me?
All right.
Can you guys hear me?
All right. Can you guys hear me? All right. Can you guys hear me? All right. Can you guys hear me? All right. Can you guys hear me?
All right. Let's see. How's that? Better, better. Is that better? Aha. Yeah. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Okay. What I was trying a whole bunch of different software, to try to stream to multiple places. That's why I started doing echoes, and I had to turn all of them down. All right, alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum, all of you people from all over the world. We got immediately. Let's see. We have Deeb Muhammad. We got, I don't know how to pronounce that. Young Drippy, Deeb Muhammad, Shabnam Ali, Joe Baz, Muhammad Usama, Abdul Rahman, and who else we got going on? G Rank. What's up, Dua? Assalamu alaikum. This is Abdul-Malik Ahmed from Native Deen, here to talk to you about. I got my Native Deen shirt on. See, all right. This is old school. I have to pull this out of the what do you call it? from the archives of Native Deen gear. Alhamdulillah. All right. Adiyat Lamti, very good. Abu Ivo, Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Brother, cannot see anything. Where's Joshua and Naeem? Okay, here's the question. Joshua and Naeem, they are, each week we're going to do a solo interaction with you guys. So it's my week. Joshua was last week, okay? And then finally one week we're all going to come together and inshallah be on all the different platforms at once and then talk with you guys. So, yeah. Let's see. Alhamdulillah. Let me know if you guys are seeing the video stream all right and if you guys can hear me. Salam. Yes, of course. Assalam. We were going to Mabruk on the new year Islamic calendar. Muharram, right? It is now. Today's what? What is the Muharram? Today Muharram is what? Second. I'm going to look it up. But alhamdulillah, it is, mashallah, a good time. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm just making sure. I don't know why I like let's build a world together, mashallah. So today, we're going to, Khalila Rashid said, we can hear you. It's coming through loud and clear. All right, alhamdulillah. All right, so today, I guess I want to talk to you guys a little bit about, I'm going to go down a little bit so you guys can see me a little bit better. We talk about, in the past, we talked about a lot of the writing. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the production we see here, because we've had, myself, I've done a lot of the productions for Native Deen, some of the music development, some of the tracks that we've done. We've had other producers too. We have some great producers that we have. We've gone to some amazing studios and collaborated with a lot of amazing, good producers. But I think that the craft, we have Tariq Snare, who's a great producer also. He's helped on a lot of stuff when it comes to not only the live stuff, but also recording stuff. I know for Josh's album, he's done a lot of work. But as you can see, we do a lot of stuff. I like to produce. I'm in my studio back there. Okay, we have. You can see some of this, the stuff that I'm working with. I want to answer your questions about, and if you guys have anything about production. Also, we are doing Deen TV. Deen TV is another project that we have. We do a lot of productions, and so I'm here to answer all your questions about some of the productions that we did, from how we produced. Oh my goodness, Deen, Not Afraid to Stand Alone, Remedy, and some of the other albums that we have done. They all followed a very interesting process. Some of them, we had some things that we did similarly throughout all of the different albums, and some were different. So, ask me questions, man. Ask me. Ashraf Baloch, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Omar Farouk Sandu, he says it's clear. All right, mashallah. I have never seen, and also, so since this is also on the Deen TV channel, we're going to talk a little bit about Deen TV and some cool stuff coming up for Deen TV, mashallah. So I'm here to answer all your questions and everything. All right, so first I'm going to answer, educate yourself with me. When is your next nasheed? Oh my goodness. So we've got a lot of good things in the works. We got a lot of stuff written. The only thing is, since Corona is, this pandemic has kind of made things. So Joshua, he's in North Carolina right now. Normally he would be able to come up, and North Carolina is like 5 hours. He just drives up and then we spend time. But because of this pandemic, it's making a lot of things different. So we're kind of working in our own little silos. But I think what you guys like the best is when we all connect together, with Native Deen. We do our own stuff. Joshua has an amazing album that's out now. You guys can check it out. It's amazing here. But everyone's asking, when's the next Native Deen album coming? That's a good question. All right, let me see what you guys are talking to me about. My favorite nasheed is Mercy to Mankind. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. I hope let's see, say, I hope you reach and get 1 million subscribers. Alhamdulillah. Not Afraid to Stand was the first song I heard. Peace upon my brother from Qatar. Abdullah from Qatar, MashaAllah. Asif Bilal, no questions, but you need to come out with a remastered, updated version of Dunya, The Boy and the King. Oh my goodness. Dunya, life in this world is coming home to me. Dunya, worldly things are grabbing hold. I don't even remember how it goes. Dunya, great Allah will help and guide me. Dunya. Dunya. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to tell Joshua and then Naeem about that. See if it passes the Native Deen scrutiny test. Subhanallah, masha'Allah, Allahumma barik. People speaking Arabic in here. What's up? I listened to all your songs. Your songs are amazing. Alhamdulillah, very good. So let me talk to you a little bit about the production. So the first album that we did was called Deen, okay? So how we did is we all gathered together and we wrote our songs. We put it together, and Joshua and Naeem came to my house because I had the studio in my house, and we worked on these songs. We tried to get everything to give it to this guy, Craig, who was in South Africa. At that point in time, we were signed with the label Mountains of Light that was underneath Yusuf Islam, mashallah, great. And of course, Majid, he was the guy who was coordinating everything. A great team. And so we sent all of our files to this guy named Craig in South Africa, So he was a producer. He had produced a lot of stuff. And we prepared our files. We did it. And basically he was going to take it and put it into Logic. So we did, he did, we waited, and we got it back. And when we got it back, you know, our initial thing is like, okay, this producer, he's going to take it to the next level. We're going to go from here all the way to here. And then when we get back, it's just going to be boom, and it's going to be ready to go. That's not how it works sometimes. Sometimes the guy, even though he's a great musician, a great producer, he didn't have the same concept. So when we got it back, we thought we were going to just be, oh, this is going to be awesome, and there was going to be no feedback. When we got it back for Deen, we had a lot of feedback. So it took a longer time going back and forth, changes that we made, going back and forth. And I think that's something to remember, keep in mind in the creative process, that, you know, it's not always like, oh, I'm gonna just do this and it's gonna be done. A lot of times you're constantly revising things. For Deen TV, we're working on a new production, and we're on revision number 5 for the script. I mean, because we are just, I mean, there's so many, when people give feedback and people give comments, you incorporate them. You know, you try to incorporate people's feedback as much as possible. Not anything creative. All right, now let me stop and let's see what you guys are saying. Okay, let's see. How many videos did you do in 2006? Ooh, I don't remember. Mercy to Mankind. Let's see if I can. Love. Okay, I'm going to show this one. Let's see. So you guys saw that. This is Love All Your Songs, amazing group. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. This is I'm looking at all of these things here. How many videos did you do in 2006? Somebody asked, brother, can you sing My Faith, My Voice? Somebody's asking me. My faith, my voice, don't care what they say. It's my voice, my faith, my voice. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Somebody's challenging me to do a freestyle rap right now. Oh my goodness. You all want me to freestyle? You see me? You want me? Oh, hold on. I need to hide this from the screen. Freestyle. Okay, freestyle is not, if you want to freestyle, you got to talk to Naeem. Naeem is the best freestyle of all of us. You know, I can spit a little bit, you know, I try to stay legit, but you know, I don't quit. But you know, that's not my thing. You know, I save that bit for somebody else because, you know, they're on a different level, like on a different shelf. You know, I don't know, whatever. I'm not that good at it. Let's see. What are people saying? I have a lot of questions. People got a lot of questions. Oh, listen to this. I've been listening to you for 13 years or more. Wow, mashallah. Well, that makes me feel old, though. I'll tell you that. Makes me feel old. So anyway, why don't we? Okay, somebody's asking, why don't you guys record some Quran recitation? Like what? Tell me what do you want me to recite? I'll recite something for you. Congratulations, you received 100 messages today. Oh, that's from Restream. That's not you guys. All right, brother Abdul-Malik. First time I heard you, I searched on YouTube halal rap. How much do you? Okay, somebody is asking, okay, about production. So somebody asked, how much do you guys spend when shooting, especially Not Afraid to Stand Alone? Ooh, well, I can't give you the exact numbers, but it was thousands and thousands of dollars for that particular one because that included crew, we had everything. But as film production becomes more and more cheaper, the music videos that we make have become also a little bit, but we want to do another big budget music video, inshallah. We have to find out what song you guys really, really like, and that's crucial, you know? So, but yeah, it was thousands and thousands of dollars, you know, over 10,000, over 15,000, over 20,000. There's a lot of money for Not Afraid to Stand Alone. But alhamdulillah, I think it was worth it. All right, so let's see what somebody else is saying. Are you searching for a scriptwriter again for Deen TV? Oh yeah. We were for, okay. That's a good question. Let me put that up. Someone's asking for script writing for script. So for Deen TV particularly, we want to do more things that involve creative writing, production, high-end production, cinematic production. Before, Deen TV was focused a lot on live programs. You remember Josh's live show? You know, we had a lot live studio. We had did a lot of programs that were more like lifestyle, live. But now live is becoming a lot easier, so we can focus all of our efforts on cinematic stuff. We did Rhythms of Faith. If you guys remember that, that was an amazing production. We learned a lot from it. If you haven't seen it, go to Deen TV and watch Rhythms of Faith. Patricia Murray, you are here. She's a good friend that she's interviewed us. I'll put her up. MashaAllah. Who else we got? MashaAllah. Everyone's asking about Deen Squad's breakup. Oh man, I don't want to talk about that. That's sad. It's sad, inshallah. But they're good brothers, inshallah. We'll I'm sure that they will be strong in their own fields. I know Jay is a great guy. I know him personally, and then also Carter. He's a great guy. So in their own silos, in their own respective directions, I'm sure that they're going to do well. Can you sing Mercy to Mankind? All right. He was a mercy to all of mankind. I don't remember how it goes. A lot of times, you know, when we write something and we do not perform it in a long time, we forget. So I'd have to find the lyrics. Rahmatan lil alameen. Rahmatan lil alameen. MashaAllah. Okay. All right. I love you, man. Thank you for being such a good example for my childhood. Oh, MashaAllah. Make sure you keep us in your dua always, always, always. My Lord should be the next music video. My Lord, you're my Lord. Is that what you're talking? You know, how's it go? I can't remember. Man, it's been a while. Yeah, man. So what else we got here? So anyway, so we're going on with the Islam Turkey, elbow cough. Oh, Turkey. All right. Can I sing Muslim? All right. M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. Say M-U-S-L-I-M. I'm so blessed to be with them. 1 billion strong all year long. Praise to Allah even in Hong Kong. Yeah, it goes something like that. What masjid is in the back? That's Medina. Can you see it right here? Where is it? Right here? Medina? You see that? It's Medina. All right, so anyway, we'll continue. We're going to continue on with talking about production. Ask me questions about production. So then we got it back from this guy, Craig, right? And he, so it went back and forth. Some parts that he took out, I really liked. And sometimes, and then he said, no, this is not going to work production-wise. So finally, after months of going back and forth, we finally got a product that both the label and we were happy with. And I think it was pretty good. It was pretty, for our first album, I think Deen, came out very well. And it was our first time we had to collaborate with with another producer and really merge ideas so that it comes out to be something really strong. Deen Direction, he's asking me, can we talk about the creative process? Sure. What do you want to know about this? This is what I'm talking about today. We're the creative process. Asif was saying the song, oh, I love you. I'm always thinking, oh, I love you. Oh, how's it go? Oh, my Lord. Oh, I love you. I can't remember. But yeah, that's Josh's song. That's awesome. Yeah, because you're my Lord. That's a great song. Wow. The creative process. One of our local messages is giving away groceries today. I love how our local houses of faith are stepping towards that, help the neighbors. Very nice. Thank you, Patricia, for letting us know that. Yeah, a lot of communities, they're really trying to help out and trying to do things to help the community. What else we got here? Will there be a nasheed about Corona? Naeem did a little nasheed about Corona. Actually, I think he did a little rap about Corona. Check it out on his on I think on his Instagram feed. Naeem Music. So that was cool. Mashallah. All right, here's a question. Where do you come up with your ideas? Do you brainstorm together or separate, etc.? Very good question. All right, so when we come up with ideas, so you're talking about ideas. I was really going to try to focus on the production side of it, but it's a good question. So the ideas that we come up with, we are usually it depends. Sometimes it's in a silo, or sometimes it's in our own separate corners. Like I come up with an idea, or Josh comes up, or Naeem comes up with an idea, and then he presents it to the group, and it's usually not a complete finished idea. And then we're like, oh, wow, that's hot. I like it. Well, I'm going to write to it. And sometimes it's something that we've written a lot, and then we just need one part on it, and then they'll write. But usually the writing is not done. I don't think we've written anything like as in like a group where we come together and we actually write and sit down and write together. I don't know if we've done that. I think Josh did that with his album. He had help from Digital Deen and a couple other writers where he got together and they wrote kind of together. But we do kind of, when it comes, once there's an idea on the table, we have to get each other's feedback. There's a lot of times where I'll come up with some things and Josh and I will be like, nah, that doesn't sound right, And so we go like that. All right, my favorite nasheed is Zammiluni. Oh, mashallah, mashallah. Zammiluni, Zammiluni, Dathiruni, a mighty task has come before me. I need you here with me, by my side, by my side, by my side. Yeah, all right. I love the nasheed Muslim, very good. My questions I'm saying now, What's your latest nasheed? This is a good question. I'll put this one up. What is your latest nasheed? Asked Khadija Patel. So we got a bunch of stuff in the works. If you guys checked out the Vicar series, we had a whole series on YouTube, on Deen TV, called the Vicar series. Okay. That was good. That was all basically Vicars. You know how we had usually Vicar in the front of every channel. And in front of every, not channel, what I'm saying, in front of every album. I'm thinking too many things right now. But that was good. Yeah, it was like 10 songs, just Vicar. I always follow you guys all the way from Ghana. I'm also coming up with an African vision of Deen TV. Mashallah. Yeah. That's what we want to see. We want everybody to use the energy, inshallah, that Allah has blessed us with, and then spread it throughout the world. Look at this one. Any future collaborations with Zayn? Of course, inshallah. I've talked with him a lot, and we'll see. I hope that we can do something again. Zayn is awesome stuff. It's not always artists like these artists. When we connect with an artist, we want to do something together. It's not just all about, we're just going to do something together. We have to find something that we both can connect on. Zammiluni was one that we both could connect on. And there's other songs that we've tried to connect, but it's like, nah, we're just not feeling it right. So, it's also, we want to provide you guys with something positive and something good. All right, here's a good one. How do you guys produce together? You don't argue? How come you come up with the conclusion and production, ideas, lyrics, etc.? Very, very good question. Very good question. So we, okay, a lot of us, we write our own stuff, okay? Or at least part of it. And then when we present it to each other, we give feedback, okay? And how do we get to a conclusion? Well, usually there's one person leading on every song. One person takes lead of a song. For example, Not Afraid to Stand Alone, I kind of took the lead on that. But when Josh heard it, he's like, I'm taking it in this direction. And when Naeem heard it, we took it in this direction. And a lot of times, the directions all were like, oh yeah, that's going to make it better. But sometimes it doesn't. And usually the person who's the lead on the song, the person who first either presented the song or created the song initially, is the person who has, basically, I'm not feeling that, and this is the initial idea. that I came up with. So I kind of wanted down that direction. And there's some songs where you hear that it's just one person on, you know, it's not a lot of other people on the song. And it's usually because, you know, they kind of had a direction that they want to. And that's the beauty of Native Deen. We collaborate on stuff and we do things solo on stuff. And that's one of the things that you'll see in the album. That was a very good question. Thank you. I like that kind of questions. Okay. Where have you, Awais is asking this. Where have you performed internationally? Where are the most difficult and challenging in other, were any areas more difficult and challenging in other areas? Oh, yeah. So we've performed internationally in a lot of different places. Some places were more challenging, like whenever they didn't have equipment, you know, for example, that we are used to. You know, we had a whole setup. And then whenever we go there and they didn't have that equipment, we had to kind of make do. And believe it or not, some of the places that were more difficult were not necessarily overseas, because a lot of times when we come, they're ready for us. They're prepared. We're having this international band coming, and we're going to prepare, especially in the UK and Europe, and even when we in the Middle East, they were ready for us. But there's some places in the United States where they have a low budget. You know, we still want to provide for them, and so they can't buy all of the sound equipment. So we kind of have to make do. So it's not necessarily overseas. Sometimes, you know, it's right here in the U.S. of A. All right, let's see what we got here. Which other brother? Can you say "Tala al-Badru alayna"? طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب شكر علينا ما دعا لله داع. You know, I think that would be a really good music video. Who wants a music video for طلع البدر علينا? Raise your tell us. Are you looking for? Let's see. Yeah, we're always looking for new producers, man. Do you know Awakening Records? Of course. They have Nice Nasheeds, of course. We know them. We know those brothers very well. I'm watching from UK, half an hour until Asr prayer. Then I go play football with friends. Oh, he's telling me his whole thing. All right, no worries. How did you guys meet up and create Native Deen? Well, you guys probably know the story. We were all in different groups. Sorry, let me start again. We weren't in different groups. We were doing things at a Muslim youth group, which is called MINA, Muslim Youth in North America, and that's kind of how we met each other. And then at the end of these conferences, they all had like entertainment sessions where they come and people come up and like open mic type of thing, and then each person would do something. So, and then that's how we kind of met each other, and that's where we met. So yeah. He's asking, are you practicing your sheets with your mates right now? That sounds like somebody from UK just saying that. I don't know, just the way he typed it sounds like a UK guy. We are practicing, or we are working on stuff, and we are sending things back and forth with each other. So here's a good question. Because of the pandemic, would you guys consider an online concert? We considered that, okay? But the problem is that we would all have to be in the same room together for it to work, because there's so much lag, right? And so if Naeem is singing and I'm singing, it's just we couldn't figure out the lag. We tried many times to try to do something together, but since Josh is about 5 hours from us, he would have to come up and do it. But it was a thought. Yeah, we were thinking of doing something pre-recorded, but I don't know. It was not the same. Someone's asking me, "Hi, can you notice me?" Oh yeah, I notice you. All right. Let's see. Do you? When are three of you going to make a rap battle? Oh, well, you want us to battle each other? We actually did that like on the side. Yeah, that was fun. Of course, we didn't do it to everybody because, that was interesting. Let's see. All right, here's another question, production-wise. I like questions about production. Do you run into any issues doing productions, media as a Muslim? Are you able to maintain creative control and keep it halal? Very good question. We, of course, we have complete control over what we do and what we put out. We try to, in the past, we've always tried to use percussion-only instruments. Although now, for my album and for all our solo albums, we used more than percussion. All right. And then we have some voice only for you guys. So we try to give a variety for people who, want to do voice only. We provide that. People who are okay with more instrumentation, we provide that. We're trying to just take the pulse of the community, and of course, yeah. Do we have one issue with percussion as almost a production? Of course, yeah. I mean, let's talk about Deen TV. Deen TV, it's very, very interesting what Muslims are interested in watching. And that has been a learning process for Deen TV. Believe it or not, you would think that everybody is interested in watching Muslim content. And like, for example, if we were to do Muslim show, people will be interested. But to be honest, you know what? We are competing with all the other shows that are on TV. Believe it or not, Muslims don't just watch Muslim stuff, So our stuff has to be at the level of higher to get the attention. Now, when it comes to Muslim lectures, Muslims will watch Muslim lectures that don't have to be high quality, high production. Or, for example, if there's one YouTuber that talks a lot, then that production doesn't have to be high quality. But when it comes to other things, yeah, we are competing, believe it or not, with the mainstream media because we're competing for your attention in the sense that if you guys want to entertain yourselves, where's the first place that you guys go? You probably go to Netflix or YouTube, and there's lots and lots of choices, okay? And it's not like you will go, okay, I want to make sure I only watch. You look for stuff that's mainstream that is halal. Look for stuff that's mainstream that's halal. You don't necessarily look for halal stuff created by Muslims. So that's an issue for us in the sense that we have to make our stuff as interesting and as quality as the other stuff for it to get your attention. So production wise, Deen TV wise, that's been a challenge. But for music, for nasheed and stuff like that, I think it's been a lot easier for us. Let's see, what does it say? Just for an idea, if the online concerts aren't working, then maybe you can do original concert, but everyone stay in their cars, almost like a drive-through. Oh yeah, they've done that. I know Muslim Fest did that, like a drive-through concert. Yeah, I'd be down with that. I would do that, So then everybody would just come and then yeah, that would be bad. That wouldn't be bad. All right, so. And what else? He says, so we're grateful for so many of the voice-only songs because they are soothing for our baby, especially the recent Dhikr series. Oh, mashallah. Thank you very much. So Sister Tasneem, I want to put that one up. Sister Tasneem knows about the Dhikr series. Yeah. So, and we've done some that are voice-only. And, yeah. So how do we decide which songs work best for voice-only? I think that's what she's asking. Yeah, no, it really depends upon the demand, what you guys feel that some songs we've done voice only, and then not a lot of people listen to them, and they says, no, we want it this way or that way. Some people are really interested in the voice only. So you guys have to speak up, tell us what you want, and then inshallah we'll provide. Very cool, very cool. Any solo online concerts coming up or planned? No, not really because of the pandemic. Maybe Josh might do some like solo ones. But what I want to do is I want to get together with everybody and maybe at some point once this pandemic goes down, and maybe we'll do an online thing. Maybe we'll bring Josh up to the DC area. He's in North Carolina right now, and then we'll do something together. So, somebody's asking me for a fatwa. Are games like Roblox, Minecraft, Apex haram? All right, you guys answer him. What do you guys think? Are those haram? All right, brother, I like the kufi that fits you well. Oh my goodness, look at this, brother. All right, thank you, man. All right, it's a nice kufi. It matches, right? I try to match. You know what I'm saying? All right, Deen Direction is saying yes, please more voice only. Yeah. So yeah, so that's by the way, for the albums, speaking about production, we did a lot of voice only stuff. That actually came after, because from initially we felt that the demand for our type of music was for percussion only, and people didn't want wind and string instruments. That's kind of the vibe that we got from the people who are around us and the scholars that we talk to, that if you just keep it at percussion, they'll keep the same quality as much. So then that's what we were focusing. Then later on, people will say, no, we want absolutely no instruments, voice only. And then we provided that. So that came later. But now there's some great artists who are doing voice only stuff that sounds really, really good. So, we might think about doing that. Where do I purchase this Native Deen shirt? You like the Native Deen shirt? The Native Deen, you can see it. Native Deen shirt. Maybe lift myself. Yeah. I don't know if we have any left. I gotta see. Maybe gotta make some more. All right. Somebody's asking. Here's a good question. How long does it take to create an album in production? Very good question. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about production. So that really depends. For Deen, it took us years to really get what we were looking to do, For Not Afraid to Stand Alone, I think it took us a year to do. Once we got everything together, then I know for Not Afraid to Stand Alone, there was a studio 8121, that was all the way, it was about an hour from where I lived. And I would drive there almost every other day to be in the studio and record and to produce. And I would sit with, he was an engineer. He wasn't a producer, but he was an engineer. He made the sound correct. And so I had Pro Tools on my computer. I'd create all the stuff, would record inside of my house, and then I'd go and he'd mix it and he'd get it to be nice. The studio is no longer there, 8121, but that was a great place. We had some great memories there. Personally, I like My Faith, My Voice. My faith, my voice. Oh, can I sing a random nasheed? Random. You give me a random nasheed. You tell me what to sing. If I remember it, I'll try to sing it. Are you currently producing anything? Oh, this is a good one. Are you producing anything currently? Okay. So we have two things going on. So this is on the Deen TV channel too. So if anybody's here on Deen TV channel, let us know. This is something that we're producing. Inshallah, we're working on songs. We're in the writing phase because we're still trying to figure out how we're going to kind of interact with this whole pandemic stuff. But we're also working on a new production, inshallah, video production that is for Deen TV. It's called Lost and Striving. And we, in fact, I have a meeting right after this about this. And we're going to, it's going to be a really good production. Maybe I'm thinking maybe we can incorporate some new songs into the video production, That'd make it nice. But nothing's confirmed yet. Let's see what else we got going on here. Do we still make music? Yes, we still do. Let's see, what does this say? Can you put everything from Deen TV on YouTube? Yeah, we do that. Usually stuff that's on the Deen TV channel, we put it on YouTube. Yeah. All right. Assalamu alaikum. Educate yourself with me. See you later. All right. So Deen, was the first one. Not Afraid to Stand Alone was the second production. So we were there in the studio till late nights producing that, I think. But, I really feel that that's one of the strongest albums that we did. It was a jump from going from working directly with a producer, which was a great experience because we could understand what another producer can bring to the table. That was such a great learning experience. Then for Not Afraid to Stand Alone, we went to a studio ourselves. We kind of interacted directly with the engineer, and we were kind of our own executive producers. And they, that was the step. So that came out. And even the cover, the name and Not Afraid to Stand Alone cover, there was some, we had a guy, his name is Zach, he designed it. He did a great job. Alhamdulillah. People are asking me fatwa questions, like, is there a certain age to start fasting? I don't know if I look like a sheikh or, maybe it's my little beard here that I can't get. This is all I got, man. I'm trying to get a little more here, but I can't. My little beard, but I'm not a sheikh, man. I'm no sheikh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can't take it with you when you go. Yeah. I can't take it with you when you go. Yeah, I remember that one. Can you sing Can't Take It With You When You Go? I don't remember the lyrics of that. You can't take it with you when you go. No, you can't. Oh, that song. Oh, I gotta look at the lyrics. Yeah, man, that was good. What is somebody saying? I don't know what that is. I don't know what you're saying. It must be a different language. Anyway, what think? Oh, wow, look at this. They're asking me some questions. What age do you think a man should get married? So much love from Switzerland and Algeria. What age do you think is a good time for a man to get married? I thought we were talking about production here, but hey, maybe they're talking about production of new human beings. Yeah. When do you think a man should get married? Put it in old. Somebody's saying old. They should be old, like really old. Oh yeah. So Deen Directions trying to get us back on 20. Somebody said 20 years old. So Deen Directions trying to steer me back on track. He wants to know more about the direction. That you see Deen Direction. See, he's in the Deen direction. He's trying to put me back on the right direction. All right. So what's the favorite and least favorite part of production? The hard part is the mixing. Oh, that's because you get the ideas, you get everything down, and then mixing and arrangement and mixing and mastering, that's not really that fun. It's more technical process, making sure all the levels are correct, making sure there's no clipping, making sure the sound sounds strong throughout the whole thing. So it's not a fun creative, it's more of a technical, a scientific process when it comes to the mixing and mastering process. Of course, the singing and the development of the song and creating layers and harmonies, that's the fun part. Yeah. Demented Deeds. That's an interesting name. I'm your big fan, mashallah. Sing Build the World Together. All right. How's this? We got one mother and father, and one God up above us. While we hating on each other, let's build the world together. Build the world together. Yeah, remember that? Oh, man. Good stuff. Can I sing Intentions? You guys want me to talk about production, or you guys want me to sing songs? Fine, I'll sing Intentions, a line of it. Are my intentions alright? Am I doing it for Allah? When I'm looking deep down inside, do I have the right me up? Waking up in the morning. Yeah, you guys know that. All right. Wait, somebody else had a long question. Let's see. Do you think that a model of music has switched to subscriptions versus album downloads and has changed for native Deen? I think, we are still trying to figure that out. We have our stuff on Spotify. We have our stuff on, Apple, iTunes and stuff like that. And Spotify, and what's the other, give me the name of the other big subscription platform. But I think those are just crucial, to have our stuff. We do not have the Vicar series on Spotify, because we're not sure maybe some of those things we're going to tweak and put in our next album. So it's a very good question. I feel that subscriptions has really taken over. You guys tell me, do you guys actually download? When was the last time you downloaded a song? Or do you watch streaming versus on Spotify or something like that? Or do you guys just watch on YouTube? What do you guys do? Tell me, talk to me. Build the World Together is my favorite. Unfortunately, this stuff still happens. Yeah. Sing Build the World Together. Yep, I did. You guys can go back. There's a lot of stuff I'm missing here, dude. Probably when producing album songs, do you consider whether they will make great stage songs, or is that just a nice side benefit? I like this question. When producing, this is from Tasneem. That's a very good question. There's a little bit of both. I think sometimes we're like, this is going to be a great thing that we can sing along with the audience. And then some of the things are like, we don't normally sing Zemmiluni, for example. Zemmiluni is not a great stage song, like everybody, yeah, the whole audience, Zamilone, because it's kind of a slower song, you know. But I think it did very well for other reasons. So yeah, it's a balance. You know, a lot of times we will, like MUS, that we knew that song, or we had an idea that song was going to be a strong audience participation song. So yeah, man, that was a good question. I got 15 more minutes, you guys. Ask me. Someone's asking me, can I have Native Deen's number? Come on, man. I can give you my number. Native Deen's number? What? We don't have one number. There's three of us. We actually do have one number, but it's on our website. If you want it, go on our website. Let's see. I mainly use YouTube or Spotify. Yeah, everybody's like YouTube, Spotify. That's what everyone is talking about. Assalamu alaikum. I'm from India. The first time ever from Native Deen was My Faith, My Voice. I watched it in 2010. It's been 10 years. Still loves. MashaAllah. Thank you very much. My Faith, My Voice. Yeah, that's still doing well. MashaAllah. Let's see what else we got. There's a lot of stuff coming through here. Let's see. Do you not use much musical instruments because it's by choice or because it's haram? Very good question. Okay, so there's a lot of different opinions about it. For us, we've done our research and we feel that our personal opinion, okay, from the research we've done from scholars, is that if the lyrics are good, then the music is not the what's behind it is not as important, you know. But because we kind of take the pulse of the community, you know, we feel that a lot of people feel that percussion instruments are something that is allowed, so we focused on that. But you know, I feel that you know, a lot of times, you know, even the voice only stuff, you know, if you look the way I produce a song with music, you know, you take files here, you take files, it's all computerized everything. It's the same process that people use when it comes to voice only tracks. They take a bass sound and then they manipulate it to sound more musical, right? And so that's what the computer does anyway. It takes a sound and it manipulates it to make it sound beautiful. It's like what's called just a simple sine wave. It's a wave. And then if you want to make it sound more like a flute, then you just change it this way, okay? There's nobody there playing a flute. Sometimes you have samples, but most likely there's a synthesizer that does that. So when it comes to production, you know, there's so many of these modern technologies that's helping things make our music sound better, that the line between what is halal and what's haram and it's not as obvious anymore, you know. A lot of the voice only stuff that you hear out there sounds just like music. It sounds amazing, you know, sounds just amazing. And it's done through computerized manipulation of sound. So let's see, what else we got going on here? If everyone, when did you join Native Deen? Native Deen started in the year 2000. So it's been 20 years. Could you read this? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I guess the guy's testing me if I know Arabic. So I think he's trying to say, can you actually read Arabic? Are you really Muslim? Can you sing Lord is Watching? Your Lord is watching and he knows every step that you take. And he knows every plan that you make. And he can catch your every mistake. And he can catch your every mistake. Yep. You guys know that one. All right, what else? What else you guys got? So we'll talk about now finally the Remedy album. The Remedy album. Yeah, so that was the last album that we did together as a group. We did one with Junaid Jamshed, but that was kind of a voice only thing. So that one, we actually got a producer. His brother named Anas. From California. We did all the initial productions and then we sent it to him to produce it. He changed a lot of stuff. He made it good. So that was the third method. So the first method was we took our stuff and we sent it to this guy Craig, and he did whatever he wanted with it. You know, he manipulated it and he did it and he sent it back and we kind of had to come to an agreement. The second way is we did it by ourselves. We took the songs to the studio ourselves when we work with an engineer. It's different between working with an engineer and a producer. A producer will help produce your music, shape your sound to the way you want it. Engineer will be like, yes, okay, I will make it exactly the way you want it. You are the boss. The third way we did was with Enes, was kind of like a hybrid. He's a producer and an engineer, but we also were very much involved. And it was less of from an external producer. Here's what this is going to sound like. Sign yes or sign no, and then we would be like yes, but no, but when we worked for the Remedy, it was more of a collaborative effort, and a lot more collaborative. We sent them the full files, and all that he did do is like just change things here and there. So that was the three different processes for our three different albums. What else we got? Let's see. MashaAllah, I'm a Muslim man. Okay. Where can I find the original versions of Drug Free? That's been a wrap. I could probably get that to you. Hit me up on nativedeen@gmail.com. All right. Can you sing a few lines of My Faith, My Voice? I did that. Oh, maybe you guys didn't hear. How's it go? I know what they call us. They're trying to blame all us. But I know how the prophet lived it. I know what he taught us. It's my faith, my voice, my faith, my voice. Don't care what they say. It's my voice, my faith, my voice. Oh, assalamu alaikum, Uncle Samir, man. We still remember you, man. We still remember you. We actually we put one of the songs that you kind of brought us about. It was Hasbi Rabbi Jallallah. Remember that? Ma fi qalbi ghayrullah. Deen Muhammad sallallahu. La ilaha illallah. Hasbi Rabbi Jallallah. Yeah, man, that was the joint, man. That was nice. All right. Uncle Samir, man, we remember you. We'll never forget you. Do you memorize the Quran? Someone's asking me, do I memorize the Quran? All right, give me a surah, and I'll test me on anything, and we'll see. I didn't memorize the whole Quran, no. So don't give me something hard, something pretty simple. Is the soft? Oh, this is a good question. Somebody wants me to sing the chorus of I Am Near. When they ask about me, servants, I am near. Have no doubts about me. No, I hear your prayer. Take one step towards me, and I'll come running to you. Just have faith and believe, and know I'm listening to you. Something like that, right? Very cool, very cool. What's it asking? Is the software, okay, here's a good question. Is the software changing your voice too much, or is it your own voice? Okay, good question. So when you do, obviously everybody knows the whole concept of auto-tune. We try not to use too much auto-tune. Okay. What people say is my voice sounds a lot like auto-tune when I sing it. And there's a computery sound of my voice, so it makes it sound like I'm auto-tune. So we do some pitch correction. So for example, if I'm singing and like the whole performance is right, except this one note, we will kind of fix that one note computerized. But we try not to use too much auto-tune in a sense, and pitch correction in order to try to stay true to our voices, But we do use some, definitely, because I think a lot of modern music expects people to, before there was some leeway, like if you were slightly off cue or off tune for a little bit, off tune slightly, then back in the day, people would let that go. That was part of the nature of the music. But nowadays, people are very, very, like if you hear even a little bit off, then automatically they assume that there's something wrong because of these computer bases. So we have to kind of go with the times. What else we got? Assalamu alaikum. Our family has always been listening to y'all's music. It was really helpful for mom growing up, since there was as an American Muslim, since there weren't nasheeds relating to Muslim Americans then. MashaAllah. Thank you very much. Very good. I appreciate it. Keep making dua for us. All right. Some people have to leave. The song and story about the boy and the girl had a crash. I know where to find that. Oh, The Unknown Future. I think it's on YouTube now. If you go, if you go on Deen TV and look on Unknown Future, Native Deen, it's the unknown future that Allah only knows. When we will return to Him, when will we go? The unknown future that Allah only knows. Yep, that one. That's on YouTube. Go check it out on YouTube. It's on Deen TV. It's on Deen TV. And we're on Deen TV. Actually, we're streaming live to Deen TV. So salams to all the Deen TV fans and those people who are interested in video production. We got some stuff coming up in the works. So make sure that you guys stay posted. I got, 8 minutes left. What you guys want to talk about? What's my WhatsApp number? People asking me for my WhatsApp number? Come on now. You don't have to give it public WhatsApp number? And all these people, like, millions of people, like, not millions. Definitely not millions. But, nah, man. You got to connect in some other way before I put all that out. All right. Sorry for being nosy, but what's the trophy behind you? This thing here, trophy. Yeah, it's one of my martial arts trophies. Okay, so I do silat. You guys know about silat? Indonesian, Malaysian, Singapore, Brunei, silat. It's a martial arts from that part of the world, from Nusantara. Yes, and so I do silat and some trophies I got for yeah. You guys are looking back here. I got my place is a little messy. Hope you guys aren't judging me too much. Let's see. Are the other members of the band going to live stream? This is another question someone asked. I'm not going to answer it, but I'm going to put it up just so you guys see. It's kind of funny. Are the other members of the band going to live stream? Yeah, inshallah, every week, one person, and then 1 week it's going to be all three of us. Salam, are you Salafi? Ooh, yeah. All right. Out of 3 production processes, which one do you prefer? Which is your profession? So I really felt that it's a good question. Me as a producer, I really feel like the final one was good, where we got together and we had what we wanted to do, and then we gave it to a producer that we worked directly with, that we really knew well, as opposed to a person in South Africa that we really didn't know. We had never met. We had no interaction with him before that time. It was somebody kind of said, okay, you're going to work with this guy. So I think the third process is the best. For me personally, I like going from A to Z, and sometimes it the music doesn't come out as best as it could. But yeah, I think process number 3 is probably the best. That's a good question. Thank you. How to cast? This is for the Deen TV. How do you cast videos in our people in our music videos? A lot of times it's our friends, but there are ways that we use what do you call it? What's the deal? We use casting agencies, backstage and what have you. All right. Where's the donation button? Oh yeah. If you want to donate to Deen TV, just go to deentv.com/donate. Deentv.com. Deen.tv/donate. 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 Yep. Can I put that up here? Let me see. I'm learning how to use that. DeenTV/donate. Yeah, we need your donations, man. We definitely need. We got some good stuff coming up. What is this? Ignore the repeated question. What's the repeated? Are you guys going to tour the UK? I have to scroll up because. Hi, I was just watching your song Toxic. I looked up your channel on your live. Yeah, man. Toxic. You guys know about that, right? That's on the Conscious Reboot. Conscious Reboot. Okay, good example. For that, I did all of the production from A to Z. I did not give it to any other producer. I produced it all myself. So let me know what you think about that. Now, Naeem did, for his album, I Love When You Use Your Words, he did style number 3. He did the third way. He went to the same producer, Anas, and he worked with him. So that was 3. Joshua did also 3, but I did for Conscious Reboot. It was like style number 2, where I just did the whole thing myself, And you guys let me know what you think about it, if it was good or not. Can you upload your songs that I love as lyrics in the future? Yeah, we got all the lyrics online. Just go to nativedeen.com. We got it all up already right here. Yep. Yeah, so here we go. Here's Deen TV donate. Make sure you can see that. All right. Yep. Yeah. So, what else? Please read the first surah Al-Fatiha in the Quran. They want me to recite Surah Al-Fatiha. I have 2 minutes left. Is that what you want me to do in the last bit? All right. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. Inshallah. You guys like that? Alhamdulillah. Make dua for me. Got 1 more minute, guys. What else? All these on Spotify. I think you guys would make an awesome team with brother Khalid Siddiq. Oh my goodness. I like that guy. MashaAllah. Who else? How's coronavirus affected? Oh, Assalamualaikum. That's a good one. Oh, from Indonesia. Apa kabar? Saya bisa bicara bahasa Indonesia sedikit. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go. How has coronavirus pandemic affected your music career as giving more time to work on music? It has, actually. I think it's kind of made things a little bit more focused. But then there are other things that pop up. So I don't know. It ends up to being about the same. All right. All right. Inshallah. It looks like I have exactly 30 seconds. MashaAllah. Make some Quran videos if you can. Sounded very nice. They're saying, I think I'll leave that to the experts, like people who've studied the tilawat al-Quran for many, many, many years. Let them do that, The experts. What if I make a mistake and then everybody watches it and like on the tajweed or something, and then millions of people are reciting the Quran the wrong way? Then that's on me. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a little rough. Have you been to Jordan? Yes, we have been to Jordan. Greetings from Germany. Oh man, Germany. All right, mashallah. All right, guys. It is 1 o'clock. Thank you. Yes, I have visited Medina. Yes. So, inshallah, thank you very much. It's been great. It's been good. Inshallah. I hope that you guys are doing well. And may Allah reward you for your ability to continue to connect with people who try. I mean, we try to inspire you guys to do better, inshallah. Next week, I think, is going to be Naeem. No, next week is all of us? I got to remember. What's the schedule? But anyway, tune in next time. Inshallah, we will connect with you guys. Make dua for us, and inshallah, be good. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.